Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. Let me try to lower my chair. It's just like the sun, was it the last time, this last week when I was doing you guys too, and the sun was in that spot, and there's an arch in the window, and it's shining through there, but then all the little holes in the Roman blinds or whatever those are, is shining through too. Let's just imagine little fairies are on my face, Cancer, for your reading. Very distracting, I think. You can look past that, right? Yeah. All right, Cancer. Now I feel like the table is really high on me here. Okay. Deeper spiritual messages this week. What is the message for Cancer? We are starting with the L key Oracle deck. It's a beautiful deck. She who what? Oh, you got the secret too. You got a secret, confessions and confidant. Maybe you're the one sharing the secret with Taurus, because Taurus had this card. Oh, they had it as the underlying. It was the underlying, and it was some sort of secret. Someone was confessing like some serious feelings. Interesting. So you have that. Your underlying is flourish, prosper, blossom. She who thrives. Ooh, that sounds like some good underlying energy, no? Look at that. She who thrives here. Very nice. Well, let's keep going. There's more cards to pull out. So now I'm going into the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Let's see what else comes out for Cancer here. There is a secret. Confessions. Maybe you have a secret or something to confess, or maybe someone does to you. Let's see, what else do we have coming out for Cancer? Oh, it's too many. It was like a lot of cards. That is a lot. Well, I don't know. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me give it a go. Let's see. Ooh, dang. Panther's underneath. It's very predatory. Okay, the first one is the moth. I feel, because so many cards came out, I feel like it's going to be a message that combines with this. So I will need a minute to look at that. The rabbit. Oh, interesting. Because this was Taurus. They had that underlying as well. The dragonfly. Gosh, the order of this. Oh my gosh, the nightingale. Taurus had that too. Maybe you're their nightingale. Maybe, yeah, what's going on here? Okay. The lizard. I'm gonna make some more room here. That's a lot of cards. The owl, and then the hawk. So the hawk's the last one. Whew, there's a lot of air energy though, for sure. A lot of air energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 7 cards are air energy. One is earth, and one other is earth, and one other is fire. Secrets, confessions, confidence. I still have another deck today. I'm still going to get something from the fairies deck. This is interesting. I feel a lot like this reading is connected with that Taurus reading. I know, like the nightingale is sitting right in the middle. There's 3 cards on either side of it. And I think the nightingale was in the middle for the Taurus, wasn't it? So long. I've done so many today. You're the 6th one. I'm trying to get a lot done, because next week it's going to be a bunch of pre-recordeds uploaded because it's March break here. So I don't want to do anything while my son is off so we can have fun. So yeah, I've done a lot. So I'm trying to remember what they had. But anyways, this is your reading. The nightingale, though, does represent, I feel like, this secret, some sort of information being told here. With the moth, okay, I'm not going to go into what each animal is because that's going to take too long. I'm just going to tell you. There was some sort of situation that was maybe kind of feeling a little bit toxic because information wasn't being shared fully and clearly. So you didn't know where someone stood, and it was sort of like the same habit, like doing the same thing over and over again. Like, how long are we going to keep doing this? This is just like, it's becoming kind of painful. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know where this is going. What the heck? But kind of like, you know, hopeful, still kind of hopeful. And then a little bit of clarity started to kind of peek in around the corner. You start to get a little bit of clarity, a little more understanding, a little more hope. And then you get that nightingale energy, which is like, here's the secret. Now, it'll be interesting to see what the secret is for you. It was for Taurus. It was someone who had really strong feelings for them. Of course, the energy could be reversed, however. And they fought that. They fought it. They tried to make sense of it. They couldn't make sense of it. They were back and forth. Eventually, through the whole long story, it did to them seem like it was some kind of like a destined thing. Like, I'm supposed to meet this person. I don't know. And they ended it, literally the last card in the explanation of the secret was the Two of Cups. So it was almost like this person confessed to Taurus about, you know, how they really felt. So it'll be interesting to see what this confession, this secret is. It is secrets, confessions, and confidant. So after the confession, after the nightingale energy comes in, it's very nice. It's almost like smooth sailing. It's almost as if the block, this secret, not being exposed or spoken or told, was a block. And then once it comes out, it's very passion, intuitive connection, all that really starts to soar. And then it's almost like this is divinely guided and protected here as it moves forward. It looks like a really good reading, but the underline is the Panther. There's always something, right? There's always something, but the underline is the Panther, which is very predatory. Why? Interesting. The green in the Panther's eyes is strongly reflected in the moth. The moth is the first card where I'm getting the indication that something here was toxic. You know, almost wanting to release it. I can't do this anymore. It's not healthy for me. It's not for my higher good. But then the rabbit was sort of hopeful, watching, waiting. Dragonfly started to give some clarity, and then in comes the nightingale, and there it is. So the underline is the Panther, and the green in the eyes is reminding me of the moth. We will continue to look into that. Now let's get into the fairy oracle for Cancer. What else do we have here for Cancer? What else do we have here for Cancer? Go in. Oh, damn that word. I have trouble with it. Moon's daughter. Oh, geez, there's mischief here. Okay, the singer of the initiation we have. Here we go. She of the crow. I used to know how to say this, and I always have to go to Google to ask because I'm a mess with it. C-R-U-A-C-H. I don't know if it's Gaelic or what it is. She of the crow. Okay, Les de Moon's daughter. The Moon's daughter. He's got a few daughters. And actually the underline is very interesting. He of the fiery sword. It really feels like an Ace of Swords to me. There's the underline, the clarity, right? Now, there's a lot of, like, these three here. These cards look so similar, don't they? It's incredible. And I just get this feeling like this message of clarity now. You know, this secret, this confession. This confession is a secret though. I never asked Taurus why it was a secret, why it had to be a secret. Wonder why yours has to be a secret. We don't even know what it is yet. But there is definitely a very strong element here to clarity. Real strong clarity coming in. Bringing abundance. I'm getting a balance here. The Singer of Initiation. All this like bowl-shaped energy is all at the top. Almost to me like it captures, supports. And in the bowl-like energy in this one is all at the bottom. Like a yin and a yang kind of playing out in it. The Moon's daughter is full of mischief. I know that. It's full of mischief here. And I might go in the book to look it up because I think it's what's playing in with this Panther energy. So let's look in the book. As I've explained to some of the others, it's been, oh wow, it opened right to it. It's been months since I've done the fairies and I've been really called to pick the deck out lately. So for some of the cards, I know there's a more of a message here and I want to get it out of the book because my brain is not what it used to be. So. Okay, light cast in shadow, spiritual guidance, illumination, and riddles. She is the bringer of light in the darkness, yet moonlight both reveals and conceals. Her bright fairy hoof prints light the path ahead of you, guiding you through the dark. She is also one of the guides at the passages between the other worlds and this one. It is she who, with her bright light... Oh, isn't that funny? It is she who. That's the name of the first card you got from the deck. El Key, she who. She who whispers. Oh, that is so freaky. It is she who, with her bright light, tends the gate of revelation, showing us the way through by illumination, while her sister Epona's wild daughter helps guide us through the gate of despair. Leste's gate is much more fun. Yet in the process of guiding us, Laced may pull a veil of cloud across the face of her mother, the moon. The 3 steps later, we fall into a bag. That should wake you up, she thinks, smiling wisely. She disapproves of sleepwalking, which is something that most of us humans do a great deal of the time. The night contains too much magic and beauty and wisdom to walk through it unseen. You may find your activities helpful. You may find them frustrating. How you take them is entirely up to you, but they are intended to help you awaken. Bear in mind that she does not trip us. She merely places an obstacle or a pitfall in our path, and we, sleepwalking and unaware, step right into it. We don't have to do that. As always, it is our choice. She wants to open you the great unknown. Wow. This is interesting. That's a very profound card. Kind of feels like it's connected mostly to the secret than anything else, what this secret is. And I feel like it is connected to this Panther energy, which is reflected in the color of the moth. Something that was not, excuse me, sorry. Something that was feeling toxic because, you know, information wasn't shared or you didn't understand the situation fully, so you're trying to figure it out. Of course, you're weighing the pros and the cons, but you don't know all of the facts. That's how you get into the 9 of Swords or the Devil card. It's like, ugh, I just can't figure this out. I'm just done. I'm just like, I can't. But I'm hopeful, right? With the rabbit. Flourish, prosper, blossom. She who thrives is the underline. I feel like you're getting these little breadcrumbs of clarity. Something's going to come in with the Nightingale energy. Once it comes in, it does pave a much better path for you that gets you into some sort of clarity, into light. But I I'm feeling like there's going to be a little more with this moon's daughter. I feel like there's going to be a little bit more coming in. The lizard, so this is what comes in after the nightingale. We have the lizard. We have the owl. And we have the hawk. The lizard is very empathic to the point where it often needs to take a break from others. The owl, there's a barn owl. You don't hear it coming in. Predatory, but yet very gentle looking, right? And then the hawk is usually coming in on the winds of change, I get with that. The winds of change like are coming in with the hawk. And it's divinely guided. I'm getting the message, whatever the secret confession is, and I'm going to pull tarot cards out for it. Because depending on where you are in the story, maybe you're still trying to get clarity on something. You know, maybe you're the dragonfly point, whereas it's kind of, I think I'm starting to figure it out. I think I'm starting to get the information. But then it almost feels like the nightingale comes in after that, and it is clear communication. So you really understand. It takes the darkness away. The nightingale, like what the nightingale sings, takes all the darkness and doubt away. And then you know. And it does move you into a very good energy. The information that the nightingale brings in might be a little overwhelming with the lizard coming in right after. Like feeling a little bit like, wow, this is a lot to take in. I think I just need to step away for a second. And it feels like with this hawk card, you are going to move into a new, very illuminated cycle. But maybe you're at the point of the moth where it's just toxic. I can't figure it out. I'm really frustrated trying to understand this situation. Maybe you're at the rabbit where you've kind of passed that and you're just hopeful in that, well, if it's meant to be, the universe, something will happen. And then, like I said, the dragonfly, you start to get clarity in nightingale. I got it. I know. Now I see. So let's go to the tarot and ask a few questions here. The first thing is, what is this secret? What is this secret that the nightingale has to share? What is the secret that the nightingale has to share? What is this secret? Maybe you know. I don't. So I'm nosy. I gotta know. I gotta ask. What is the secret? What's the secret? You did not. Oh my God. What is going on between you and Taurus? Holy shit. You only got 3 cards. They got like 10. It was quite a lot of information. I really think there's something going on between Cancer and Taurus sitting in a tree. You got the Queen of Cups, the World card, and the 2 of Cups. Their secret ended with the 2 of Cups. Or there's just a whole lot of people out there confessing their love. Well, that's nice. You know what? Even if it doesn't go anywhere, at least you've done it and you can move on. That's how I look at it. Really? Right? Yeah. It's like, okay, now I know. The Queen of Cups, the World, and the 2 of Cups. There's a lot of love here. Now, here's the thing. There's the World card sitting between it. The World is usually a big ending. Now I see. I think some of you have come out of a relationship in the recent past. Even some of you in the long time past. And there was mutual love there and it ended. And almost as if you've not had any connections after that. Nothing. No. Kind of feeling like, what would be the point if it's not the 2 of Cups? That's what I'm getting. Cancer's just saying, you know, had mutual love, it was good, but you know, there's more than love needed here. And the kind of the 2 of Cups, I get that, because it's give and take. It's what you feel is what I feel. What you offer me is what I offer you. It's like, it's nice. What you offer them, they receive. You know, because some people aren't even good at receiving. Some people can't do that. That really sucks. Because they're not open to receive, so they're not open to be vulnerable. And then, like, yeah, it's just everything supportive. It's my favorite card in the deck. It is my favorite card in the deck. God, I'm so low in the chair now, I can't get close. It is, because it's the thing. And I feel like for you guys, you figured that out throughout life and over time, that there is more here. There's more needed in a connection than just, yeah, I love you, you love me, one big happy family. Well, if one of you is always the one like supporting the relationship or supporting the partner, and it doesn't seem like you get that from the other one, yeah, they might love you, but they don't support you, or they don't, it's like, so it feels like you came out of something like that and it ended with the World card. A massive cycle change. Going into a brand new cycle change. It felt like you were sitting in the world for a while. Some of you like haven't bothered with other romantic connection because you just knew, like, why would I want to waste my Friday night going with that person? I'm really getting that. Somebody out there is like that. I'm like, I totally get it. I understand. I'm not being cynical. I'm like, I know. Why? Why would you want to? You get to a certain age, it's like, oh God, really? No. So you met somebody. You met somebody. It might be a Taurus. You're running your waters over their dry earth energy, right? They're giving you dry earth to run your waters into, I feel like. It's nice. It's nice, Cancer. So, y'all both have a secret here, a confession about feelings. My feelings for you, my dear. But you go into Lizard like, oh my gosh, I need to think about this. You know, when you wait so long for something that you've wanted, it can be a little scary when it comes knocking at your door. It's like, oh, well shit, now what do I do? Right? Like, it's big. This is freaking me out. It feels like it's freaking you out. The Hawk, where's this taking you? That's what I really want to know, because there's more that's going somewhere. And I feel Laced, the Moon's daughter, she's mischievous, but she's trying to show you the path. I like to say, especially with the moon energy with her, there are spirit guides that don't share much information. I really don't think. I swear to God, they're individuals. They're just like you and me. They're just not in the 3D. And some of them just will not share shit. Or this is no, we're going by the book. This is what Cancer's supposed to know. Don't. And then you get some that are just like, Cancer needs a breadcrumb. To give them a breadcrumb. Cancer was my best friend in the 5D. I want to help the mother in the 3D. That's what she feels like to me. She wants to share some sort of breadcrumb, a little bit of information, a little synchronicity with you to make you go, oh, now, ooh, I think I, right? Whereas the other spirit guides are just saying, Cancer has to figure this out for themselves. If they don't get it, that's fine. They'll do it in the next life. It's like, oh, fuck. Really? So, yeah, she's doing it this way because she works in moon energy. She's the moon's daughter in the depiction of this energy. And the moon is not clear. It is moonlight. It's hard to see it. It's unclear. Oh my God. The last card that Taurus had was the bat with a great big full moon above it. That's so crazy. Yeah. You should go watch that if this is connecting with you. If you're connecting with a Taurus or someone who has Taurus in their chart, like moon, Venus, rising, you know, something significant. So she's trying to share breadcrumbs. And it's not so easy to always see it because you're looking in moonlight. But she's not doing this to be like spiteful, like, I'm not going to make it easy for you. She's trying to give you something because the universe doesn't want you to have anything. But the Hawk, so let's see what this Hawk energy is about. Eight of Cups, I'm not going to say what the rest are. Secret. It's a secret. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. I can't believe the card you got here. Oh, and I see though why the Moon's daughter has come here, because the first card is the Eight of Cups. I'm stretched. I can't. I think the sun has changed. Let me see if I can raise the chair. Oh, where did my head? There. Okay. See, we surpassed that point in the sun's rotation, or the Earth's rotation. I'm in Aries. I think everything rotates around me, right? Okay. So the Eight of Cups. Someone's gonna pull away, and I think it's Taurus. This is relating to you. It's your person. And they did. They will. Because they want this though. But they are... Even last week's reading will kind of give you some insight into them if you're dealing with one. If you're cross-watching, go check it out from, not this week, but last week. The divine masculine energy in them, the very protective, could be aggressive, has been sort of sabotaging some things in their lives for who that's resonating for. And it's like the divine feminine energy has been injured by this. So it's hard for them to nurture. It's hard for them to outwardly express. It's hard for them to be vulnerable. So they're going to do that. They're working on it. And it's going to happen. And I think that's being reflected here in the Eight of Cups. It's so crazy because this person is pulling away just to kind of do that little journey, So I think this is part of the little breadcrumbs here. Please don't lose heart, because the cards that come in after that are incredible. The Chariot, there you are, movement, portal of love, oh, justice, and focus. Come on, why won't it focus now? It's so odd. There we go. The Justice card. And then the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know. There we go. The Ten of Pentacles. Like, this is great. It looks like after this person goes on a journey, then they just know. There's no more doubt. There's no more self-sabotage, pulling away. They go full into it. They go fully towards you, Chariot card. And Justice in the Ten of Pentacles, to me, I want to say, like, looks like a commitment here. Like a balanced commitment in a long-term relationship. So there you go. Yeah, that's good. The bottom. Bing, bang, boom. You got the Lovers on the bottom. I feel like this was short. Was it a short reading? It feels short, but it's almost as if, because Taurus's reading was so bloody similar, it was like easy to get the information. Quite interesting. There you go, Cancer. That's it. Yeah, that's interesting for those of you dealing with someone who has Taurus energy, because your readings are like very similar. Very similar. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Until next week. Do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.